remember this Weaver place, but I can't remember the house.
That's where we used to go and Grandma and I'd eat dinner with them.
That's a great big old farmhouse, that big gray one on the left down here, a great big one.
Yeah.
Who lived there? That's an old house there, isn't it?
Right the next house.
Yeah, it's on down over the hill.
That was Walter Rubles.
That's a monstrous house.
Yeah. So the question is do you remember the old building that housed the saloon or the blacksmith shop of Johnson?
It was up across the road.
Now where now? Where was that at?
It was in that field over at the corner.
I thought it was on this side of the road.
No.
John?
It was a grocery store over here.
The grocery store was over here.
Yeah, it was still there when we bought the farm.
Was it next? Was it next to the house here?
No, it was on over right on the corner. Is you know where you go around the curve, but it was on this side.
Okay, because the same land that it shows in the 1875 land, the atlas shows that James H. DeWitt owned land right up to their street, and then on back behind it was Joseph's land. That later was all of William Weaver's property.
Yeah.
I'm from Springfield.
We bought this off of Grandpa, or off of Grandma after Grandpa died.
Grandpa being
Lou Weaver.
Lou Weaver, and then his father was Albert.
His son was, or his.
Okay, your father was Albert Weaver. Then his father was Lou Weaver. His father was Philip Weaver. Okay, got that.
And the blacksmith was on that side of the store.
What, in this field right here?
Yeah, right on the corner.
I thought I read that the grocery was in the same as a blacksmith shop, but I must have read that wrong.
It had a post office and a grocery store and a saloon.
You said post office. Okay.
And it was right. Well, the building still stood.
Was it a log structure?
No, it wasn't no log house, was it?
Yeah, where did you see that log structure at? You remember when you came down?
The store wasn't log.
No, I think it was over on this corner.
It was old.
Well, I bet that was the blacksmith shop.
I ain't sure. You see how many buildings is up there? Well, this house.
It just might have been.
That house might be here.
Some logs in it.
Yeah. Anyhow, there's a
I
big
know it
building
was
over
bad
this.
shape when I arrived.
There was two buildings right here.
Bought the one.
Yeah, that was the blacksmith shop over
Patched
there.
it up.
And over here was the store, and it still stood there.
Had your livestock in there.
Yeah, I had a barn
Yeah.
right over here.
Oh, did ya?
Well, he lived there. He
That was
had a
part of the
house.
old Jimtown, or
Do you remember any other structures that housed anything?
He was saying that it's part of it. He had an old barn here that was part of old Jimtown too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see this, some of the snow land.
Oh, I see that old town, yeah.
That was part of Jimtown?
Yeah.
Well, that would probably show on
Back
the
here, right?
Yeah, that's where it was at, right there.
right there by your garden.
It came clear up to all the way down. Of course, this was a shed built on to
Okay.
the barn.
Oh, I see, yeah.
There were several buildings in that land atlas. Would probably have been the barn too.
I don't think he saw
Yeah,
that.
some of that timber, most of it was gone. That's
Wondering,
DET.
Yeah.
See it?
but I don't see Jones.
Ron Davey.
But they wanted me to ask Dad if he knew where the house was, or the road that used to go into the Jones property.
See, there was a Jones Ridge too. It lied under
Here's a
Richland
William
Township too.
Jones.
He's right in here somewhere. Right there, John Jones.
There's the house.
It don't show where the road was, does it?
There's a line there, whether that's a road or not. Well, there's a little line. See that little line? That's a proposed road.
I bet that's the road.
proposed road or discontinued road. See, this is the same as 514. It showed they was going to build it. It was plotted in 1875. Now, whether they ever put the road in, it's another story.
Yeah, that she wanted me to ask Dad, and Dad just couldn't remember.
Okay, Mrs.
Shows the house.
Faler? That is how you pronounce your name, isn't it? Faler?
Faler.
Okay. Question. Do you remember the old cemetery that was plowed over by a farmer, right behind Coy Stevens' place?
There is a cemetery back that road, the middle road here.
Okay. Now, is there any tombstones left?
I think there is.
Is there?
Uh-huh.
But a farmer did
I think that tombstone may have come from there.
Might have.
Is that Hank?
Well, it wasn't.
Huh?
Is that Hank?
I don't
Now,
know.
which road she talking about? Down this way?
You're talking right behind Coy Stevens.
Yeah, that's the middle road there.
You're not talking about the one straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Middle one.
Now, John Manchester said behind Coy's on this road.
Oh, there
Was
was,
the cemetery
right
plow-
at the end of that lane.
That's what.
Okay.
And I don't believe there's any stone left there.
That's what he said.
So you don't know any, but what happened to the stones or anything?
No, I don't.
Yeah, they could.
That's probably our missing ancestor.
Farmed it,
That's probably what we're missing.
Probably the people
but it
that
was right
farmed
at
that
the end of
spotted
their
under's long
lane.
gone now,
These
aren't
people
they?
buried on their own
Yeah.
land. Remington back over there, a couple of them were buried on the Remington land.
I heard of Remington Cemetery or something.
well, that's where there was a cemetery, but I don't believe there's.
But there's a cemetery back there too.
Yeah.
That's why I drove back that road.
Couldn't
Kinda
find
looking
it.
around, I didn't see them. But I
There
didn't
is
really look.
stones back there for back in the middle road.
We're gonna go back there and see if there's any names matching in my books. Okay.
Did you look in Germany